Alright, y'all, what's up? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Tag Did It. Listen, Troy, aka Tag Did It, whatever you want to call me, all the things the other girls are calling me out on the streets, who knows, but whatever. I'm here tonight to give y'all another Chasing the Atlanta review. Listen now, I know y'all don't see Meek Meek. Meek Meek has been booked and busy, or he's been, doing his thing, and I'm kind of nervous right now because Nick is not here because I don't know how y'all gonna, receive me on the other end since, someone else is not here with me. And this is actually my first time doing like an actual review by myself. So I'm actually kind of excited, but I'm nervous, but I hope we have a good time. Now listen, y'all already know what it is. Follow me on Instagram at Tag Did It. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I got me a little Chardonnay tonight because I ain't trying to do too much, child. That's a story for another day because, bitch, bro, I'm done drinking. Just put it like that. And yeah, so let's have a good time. Let's chit chat. And let's get into these teas because, listen, we're going to do episode 5 tonight. The reason I'm going to do episode 5 is because episode 6 and episode 7, I have a special guest coming in town to do the show with me. And I might give y'all a hint who that special guest is. Probably very soon. So, but I'm sorry I'm behind. I know I ain't put out no episode, and it's really been because of the holiday. I'm just like, I cooked y'all. I gotta show y'all my food. If y'all went on my Instagram or if y'all follow me on Facebook or whatever, y'all will see I cooked the whole spread. Me and my best friend and my friends came over. It was real lit. So I just honestly just been living, but I'm back in the thing. I'm gonna stay consistent and keep doing these little things a little bit for y'all because next year it's about to be up and stuck. The channel is about to blow up. Anyway, so we're going to get into Chasing Atlanta episode 5. And then, like I said, next week, I have someone coming in town to do episode 6 and 7 with me. And then we're going to talk about, things that happen in those episodes as well as, something else that I can't tell y'all about right now. But, yeah, so episode 5 started off like really, 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 just chill. But it was Oliver meeting up with none other than the beautiful Shayna Balenciaga. And, the overall mother, the Don Dada, the everything. So, we see him meeting up with Shayna. And, Oliver talks about basically he wants to, venture into ballroom. That's something that they have talked about before. And, he was just talking about, what he should walk and the things like that. And, it was good to just see him venture. Because I remember him saying that before that he, wanted to do ballroom. And I remember him going to the ball. I remember seeing on his Instagram too or whatever. Because I had wanted to go to that Balenciaga ball too that time. But anyway, Oliver was sitting down with Shannon. And, they just was talking. And I feel like that was a good little scene because it gets to show all the avenues Oliver wants to go into, but it also shows that he's just not afraid to like jump into something. And I think Oliver now, Oliver with the body, is it a body category? I don't really know too much about ballroom. Let me say that. So I can't even tell you what he could walk. He can give, Butch Queen realness with his wigs. I think I don't know, but I've never really been to a ball for real, so I really wouldn't know. I just live for it through, through the internet and stuff. But yeah, so Oliver did all that, and I'm just hoping that he does get into ballroom. I would love to see him in it. And I might want to get into, I work at the Balenciaga, so I might want to get into the Balenciagas, who knows? We'll see. But we're going to keep going. Seven's drag performance. So Seven did her drag performance and, she invited the girls out. And of course, Jay Twan was there. And Jay Twan had some, I guess, not so positive things to say about Seven. I think that he really gets in his confessionals or get in, in the thing and say that she's not. He has always had something negative to say about her, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know why he really just dislikes her like that. But I think that it's some underlying beef there, some underlying drama. Because it's just like, what was it to say? Her hair wasn't giving, or this and the third. Like, I really think that Seven is like a great drag performer. Like, I don't know. Like, I live for her. Like, every split, every flip, every dip, every jump, every hop. Like, I live for the like. That's one thing you can't take away from her. Like, her talent. Her talent is there. She gives you all the things that needs to be given. So it's just like, what else? What else do you want from her? Like, what else do you want from her? And if you were gonna go there to critique her and give her negative feedback on what you feel when you're there you should be there to celebrate with her, celebrate her, enjoy her performance. You sit there and down talk her. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Mm, child. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so Seven is at her drag performance, and at her drag performance, she has like the drag race girls there, and she's like super proud. She's really happy that she has like she's a part of Wussy Mag, and I'm really excited for her because I feel like she's surrounded by things that she's going to do in her next chapter. And I think that hanging around the drag race girls, which is something that I know a lot of drag queens want to be on RuPaul Drag Race. So I think that her doing that and surrounding herself with that and putting her focus into that, I see something very near and dear her future. And I hope that she really does get on RuPaul Drag Race because that'll be a good look for her. And I also feel like it'll be able for her to really just show her talents on a bigger platform and show who she really is because I feel like she would have a really great chance at winning because she gets out there and she gives her all and she like has a ball while doing it. It's not forced. It's not, oh, I'm doing it for the attention or the crowd. Like I feel like that's when she's at that moment she's in a space of where it's just like, bitch, this is me. This is what I do, like, and I do it well. So I'm performing. It kind of gives like Beyonce, like, bitch, this is what I do. Like, I don't think a lot of people critique y'all at y'all performances. So why you got something negative to say about? Anyway, that's neither here nor there because clearly she just has an issue with a lot of things and a lot of people, and yeah, yeah. But anyway, so at the drag performance, they go outside and they're talking or whatever. As they're talking outside, and um, We Were Born brings up, well, Berlin brings up that Wayne, I think, left her on the out on the plane. Well, as she was getting kicked off, he went ahead and got on the plane as if he didn't care about her or whether the case may have you. And I have like two things to really say on, I guess, this subject because, anyway, yeah, I got two things to say. The first thing is, I do think Wayne was wrong. Well, actually, I got three things to say then. I do think Wayne was wrong. And he should have checked on her to make sure she was okay. I do think that. Um, I don't think I don't want to say this without and sound like I'm saying. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I don't mean to say. I don't think he should have got the plane because who would have to say that if he got the plane, he would have had to or had whatever he needed to book another flight or and possibly pay more or his ticket canceled and not get his money back. You know, um, but I do think he should have called or texted or said, "Is everything okay?" or whatever. But at the same time, you don't know his pockets for him to just get up and be like, "I, y'all, I'm gonna get off the plane with y'all. Like, I'm gonna, you know, yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like Jay Twan was there with you. Like, yes, Wayne is your friend, Wayne is family, but I think it's kind of different for him because yes, he was out there with y'all, but yeah, I don't think she should have just nailed him down like that or been upset with him. I could see her being upset with him not checking on her, but for him to get out the plane, um, yeah. And my last thing is, so I recently found out that you can't get on a plane dressed a certain way because certain airlines have certain criterias, you know, being in flight and things like that. And when they told me this, I was like, no, you're not. Like, that's a lie. Like, you can wear, like, gym shorts or you can wear da-da-da-da-da, like, shorts, whatever on the plane. He was like, no, you can't. Like, you have to at least have on, like, full clothing, da-da-da, whatever. And I was like, oh, wow. Because, sometimes I be thinking, like, in the summertime, oh, I'm going to pull it and give, like, real cute, like, real, you know, this and that or whatever. And I'm going to just, with my boy shorts, my tank top, my sneakers, my socks, a little hat, whatever. He was like, no, you won't get on the plane. And I was like, wow, wow. I didn't know that. So when she showed the outfit that she had on, I was like, okay, maybe that was one of the times about her getting on the plane and having been showing so much skin and so much body. Cause yes, she looked good. Her titties was perky. They were out. They were there. The legs were oiled down. She was, strutting through. But I think that maybe it was the dress code standard. Maybe. And I don't want her to automatically think that it may have possibly been discrimination or something like that because yeah, I didn't know that either. I didn't know that planes had like a dress code or you couldn't wear certain things when you got on certain airlines. I don't know what airline they were flying though. I don't remember if they said in episode or not. I would have to go back and rewind it and then let y'all know via my Instagram story or my Twitter. But yes. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Moving on to King Kane's business and meeting with his girl. I think her name was Jill. Yes, Jill. Jill. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to recall everything because, like I said, I'm a little bit behind. I tried to skim through the other day to watch it again, and then I did it again today, trying to watch it again to make sure, like, I got the ins and out. But yeah, but like I said, the next two, it's gonna be tea. It's gonna be really, really tea, and y'all gonna have a good time. But anyway, so King Kane talks about King Kane LLC, and he said that he's really sitting down getting. I will say this: in this scene, it really shows a different side of Kane, and it shows that Kane is definitely being about his business. I would say that because I'm not that petty or that like nasty or, whatever they try to say that I am. Like, I'm not that. I'm really not that. Like, I think that to see him in his bag like that, to knowing that he's taking care of business, that he's taking the necessary steps to the levels to get his business on the right track and to have everything he needs to, you know, get his brand to where he wants it to be. I think that like that's very lit. Like I think it's very sickening, and I actually was like, kudos, like girl, you did that, you doing that. But I had cackled when he was like in his confessional, and he was like, that King Kane LLC would take him further than fashion and styling ever could, and ooh, child. Ooh. Yes, Kane. Yes. Yes. Because, girl, you be trying to talk about our fashions, but, girl, you be trying to put it on. It ain't on all the way, but you be trying. You be trying. Don't, yes. But, the safety pins weren't going to do it, so. Anyway, but however, I will say that it was good to see Kane again doing his thing and putting his like put his mouth to something useful, like getting numbers and getting wholesale and all this kind of stuff. Like it's really, really like it's really good to see that. So shout out to Kane and congratulations on doing your thing, your thizzle. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next portion or whatever. And we're gonna go to Tonka in the studio, and it's run away, not run away. It's run away, not run away. It's run away, not run away. Okay, not run away. Yes, ma'am. Miss Tonka Nisha on the motherfucking beat, bitch. Yes. Anyway, so Tonka, listen. Tonka is a very talented bitch, okay? Because he said in one of his scenes that he's that bitch, and he is that bitch. She is that bitch. I'm sorry, girl. Let me get my girl pronouns right, because she is that bitch. Period. She got her song, she's in the studio, she's writing, she's doing her thing, she is, laying down the track, and as she's laying down the track, Jay Moore comes in, and Jay Moore talks to Tonka about. Hold on. Hold on, let me go back real quick. Because, see, this exactly right here what I was talking about. Because, see, my mind starting to slip. So give me 2 seconds. Girl, I gotta go to the YouTube and pull her up because I really don't. I know they was talking, but it's giving like. I'm not sure. It's time to level up type shit. Kane? I don't know. Maybe then Kane came in. And okay. Anything about rap. So basically, child, Jay is in there giving Tonka a review of what had happened at the sex toy party. And, he giving Tonka the rundown saying, what happened with Wayne and we were born if they was friends, if they not friends. They already said they family. So I ain't really got too much to say on that because I ain't stirring up nobody family and they beef. Family don't got nothing to do with me. If y'all was friends, I might have something to say, but I ain't got nothing to say. Then Jay told Tonka about King Kane and saying that, we were maliciously maligned and, that we were coming to attack him and, we were fake friends and da 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 da. Anyway, so back to real time. Jay's just basically giving Tonka the rundown of what happened at the sexto party, and it's just like, girl, it's so redundant because it's just like we're we gonna get there because clearly we got more to talk about us talking about maliciously malign and fake friends and all that shit. So we're gonna get there. We'll get there. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't forgetting that. Yes, Tonka. Tonka gonna stay by her man. That's one thing she gonna do. She gonna stay by her man. But at this time, he not her man. And so I don't know. Like I think Tonka is doing what she gotta do to, figure King Kane out. And like she said, he need to just calm down because, she feeling him a little bit. That's what she said, she feeling him. So yeah. And then so King can't get your shit together for Tonka needs on the heat. And then Jay also tells Tonka that him and Rico were scissoring. And yeah, child, that was a lot. That was a lot right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was a lot. But anyway, so next we got to talk about the bullshit of the bullshit show, cause I know that's one thing, y'all. I know y'all want to hear my part on that. But let me say this. Let me say this. Do I hate Jay Twan? No. I'm gonna say this. I don't hate him. I do not hate him. I decided to keep my distance from Jay Twan. Yes. Yes. When we're in a group setting, I don't mind. But as far as individually, yes. Um, but when I met up with Jay Twan that day, going down there, I won't lie to y'all, I was actually excited to see him because I'm just like, okay, I haven't seen Jay Twan in a while. He's been on the show with Oliver. Like, they must be really cool because let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie, like, I watched the Oliver show, but when it comes to like being on social media and getting into all of the politics of it and watching the vlogs, not Oliver vlogs, but like the blogs like TTB, all the lives, and I don't be invested. Like, yes, I just don't be invested because I don't know. I just don't. So I didn't know what was really going on. I'm like, okay, cool. Like Jay Twan has turned over a new leaf. You know, let's see where we can go, what we can do. Whatever. I've seen Jay Twan a few times before this meetup. And I said that in the scene as well, right? So when we started talking, and he was like, he wanted to see if we can just be cool, whatever, da 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 da. And in my mind, I'm optimistic, but as soon as he said, I did want to bring up, the situation on my Talk Live Tuesday with Andario and our producer Kiri, and yeah, when I was doing the show, he basically got mad that I laughed when I said, when they said that they couldn't come back. But y'all are back, one, so that shouldn't have mattered anymore. And two, I felt very like, damn, like, this is how we starting out. Like, girl, we ain't easing there. We ain't doing like, this is really what we started out. So this is basically why we're here. And in that moment, I just kind of like, I didn't want to shut down. And I was trying to fight shutting down, but I kind of shut down because it was just like, okay. then I'm a bad friend. I'm all of this. I'm all of that. I'm this and that and the third. And it's just like, if I'm all of that, why do you want to talk to me? If you feel that way, like you can say you love me, but you can love somebody and not fuck with them. Simple. You can love somebody and not fuck with them, period. Point blank. That's my thing. That's my thing. Period. You can love him and not fuck with him. So you could have loved me from a fucking distance and left me where I was at, undramaed and trying to have a coastal ride this season because I really was trying to get myself in a better space, bring on these girls' drama, and I'm clocked in, but I'm trying to get a promotion at work. So it's just like, trying to get, I'm trying to elevate in so many different ways, but I'm giving what I can. It's just like, I don't feel like arguing with you bitches. I don't. I don't feel like it. So to start having to argue with him or go back and forth with him about me not being a good friend and that I should have thought about his feelings and I was being dismissive. And it's just like, okay. Okay. Thank you for the sparkling water. Let's go. Are we done? Are we done? Like, to say I'm not a good friend when I have a lot of friends, which, not even a lot of friends, I have a hand selected friends. I can name my friends on 10 fingers. The people that I call and I talk to. You're not one of them, but I have friends. I don't just give my friendship to everybody because everybody's not worthy of my friendship and my presence 100% of the time. And I'm already a bad enough friend in a sense to the friends that I already am friends with because I don't want to hang out with everybody. I don't even want to talk to everybody all the time. But I love them. I'm going to go to war for them. Whatever they need, I got them if I got it. If I can. Depending on what it is. Not even depending on what it is, but depending on what I got. What I got to give. But I'm there. But so to say I'm not a good friend, you just don't know me. And you want to know me, but I'm not giving you the opportunity to do that because it's giving same person to you. Yeah. And then, last thing with this topic before I move on. He sends the producers the pictures to put in the flashback or the recap of the freaking frat of the group and saying that we were the original freaking frat. He said we were, and I don't care how he said it or how he felt he was saying it. You brought it up, so clearly that's something that's bothered you. And he said something about, oh, we were doing bookings and all of this together. And it's just like, what booking? What all do we do together? I'm going to tell you out of 3 pictures in the scene. And I don't even got to go look back and look at it because I remember the pictures because I laughed when I seen them because when I strolled back through my phone, those were 3 pictures I had in my phone. I didn't even have 2 of them. I had 1. One of the pictures were from when we were at the season 3 of Chasing Reality's Chasing Atlanta's premiere party. The other picture was one of the scenes we had filmed during season 3 of Chasing Atlanta when I sat at his house with him in Berlin. Our first time really getting to know each other one-on-one. The third video or I think it was a video or a picture. I think it was a video. The third attachment, which was a video, was when I seen them in New York when I was at World Pride, but I had flew to New York and I was with my best friend and our other mutual friend, and we were going out on the town that weekend, and just so happened we went to a club that they were at. Then we took pictures, we kikied outside, we did all that. So to say we did bookings together, I wasn't booked there. I wasn't booked at New York Pride. People knew me, yes, because I was on Chasing Atlanta. and we were still a big thing at the time, and I didn't really know it like that. But I had people walking up to me, yes, but we was never booked together. And I'm proud that you were booked and you were getting booked and you are getting booked, but we weren't booked together. And that we weren't doing bookings together. If you can give me more than those 3 pictures outside of chasing reality things, girl, next. Anyway, Jay and Neek meet up, and they're talking about they're just doing a recap or whatever, and Neek talks about he has do-rags that he did with Jay for a photo shoot, and he was thinking about starting a line with those do-rags, and it being a collection that they do together. Basically, Jay makes them, Neek wears them, models them, or have models put them on, and he pushes the shoot out, and so in the website and all that. And which I thought was a really great idea, and I really still think it's a great idea. I don't know where they're at in the process, but bitch, I win one. I love, doing like this. Y'all see when I be sitting here, I just be like, where my cord at? I be like doing like this and putting it to the side. I don't wear 30-inch bust down, 60-inch bust down, but bitch, if it's something around me that act like it, feel like it, bitch, it's a bust down. Anyway, so they sit down and talk about that, and then they just end up talking about the group, and Nick was just like basically saying like how everybody in the group is divided, and that he don't really want to have a sit down with Wayne, but it's just like that's a division in the group as well. And then it's like he said that everybody don't want to be around each other, everybody want to do their own thing, and it's like I think for me, this season, I wanted to show a bit of growth. It wasn't about being in the camera for me 24/7. It wasn't about showing that I could be the biggest boss. It wasn't about me showing that I can be booked, I can be busy, I cannot be boring, I can do this, I can do all of the things of the things. That wasn't my mood this go around this season. My mood this season was to go in and show growth. To be able to be in a room, have conversations, have them in an adult manner, show people how to match people's energy, but not go too crazy, not be overly upset to where I'm just flipping out, doing the most, to show that I want to build genuine friendships, and I think that's what I did. And I think also a lot of people in the group are just not here for the bullshit that comes with being around the whole group. So that's why. And yes, we would do it and clock in and do it. But you know why we still choose not to? Because it's just like, is it worth it? Is it worth the peace and sanity? Like, yeah, we can argue, we can do whatever. But at what point are we going to get over it? At what point are we going to move on from it? Or at what point are we just going to say, okay, well, bitch, I'm going to go to the group shit, but I ain't going to fuck with this bitch or that bitch. I ain't going to look at that bitch. I ain't going to look at this bitch. But I'm going to have fun with my people over here. If we going to sit in the whole group and we laughing and kikiing and I laugh at something, you say you laugh at something, I say, cool, but we ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to walk up out of here hugging, texting each other phone saying, what's up? We ain't got to do all that. We ain't got to do all that. Anyway. But yeah, so Nick said everybody in the group is divided, but Jay had made a really great pointer, and I had to write this down in my phone. But Jay said, yeah, we want to be this big group and we want to go and do things together, but he was like, we have to fix the small things first. And it's like, that's the best advice Jay could give, and that's the best advice we could give each other in this group in general. Regardless of where we are at on the last episode, the next episode, the final episode of the season. But if we want to be friends in this group, we got to fix the small issues first. It's so many fucking small issues in this group. For what? It's so many small issues. But we can't do nothing together. We can't do nothing together. We barely did Chasing the Beat together. But we did it, and that shit looked amazing. But look what we can do when we can work together. I feel like season 5 was the season that we show what we can do together. But I feel like that dynamic is not here right now in season 6. So, yeah, that's just my thought on it. But anyway, child, we finna get ready to wrap this thing on up, honey. But to one of my favorite scenes in Jason Atlanta franchise, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we switched 3 times and everybody was like, had other shit to do, but we still made the shit work. We still pulled the fuck up. We was clocked the fuck in, as the girls gonna say. Everybody was clocked in on this day. Bitch. Everybody. Mm. Everybody. Okay. So, we get to the pool party. Mind you, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little insider backstory kind of funny thing. So, I'm at work. While I'm at work, Dominique is bringing me my swimwear outfit with him to the pool party, to the place, the original place. So I leave work. I go on like a 4 to 5 hour break, girl. I don't know how long I was on break this day. I knew I had to use some like sick time in between, sick time in between, in order to like make up on my hours, which was cool because, baby, like I said, if it's time to clock in, I'm gonna clock in. And I had missed a lot of stuff this season, but I was not missing this pool party. I don't know why I was not missing the pool party. I think it was because it was being a rooftop, but I wasn't missing the pool party. So we get to the pool party. I get in the car, leave work, get to the pool party, and when I get to the pool party, Daria was like, "Wait a minute, don't get out because we don't know if we're gonna be able to stay." And I'm just like, "What?" So I'm calling Neek and Willa. I'm on the phone with them on 3-way. We trying to figure out how to get here because Neek got my outfit. I'm still in my uniform. Child. Pull up, Neek, give me the stuff. I'm letting them know what's going on. We can't get in the pool party. The pool party is just like null and void. So Oliver comes out. We be forgetting and Daria filmed, but Daria started filming, and that's when they start telling us, what was going on, and I was actually surprised and happy that in that moment we actually were able to come together and cohesively and be like, bitch, what are we doing? Are we going to the next spot or are we not? And when everybody said, hell yeah, bitch, we want to the next spot, which we can do, turn up, we can have a time. Get to the next spot. We get to the next spot. The girls get out of the car. We done took off our shirts. We done put on our Speedos. We got the thighs, the legs, the cheeks, the titties, the ass. Everything is out. Everything is out. They putting the liquor up. The DJ done put his music on. Like, we about to have a time. And Dominique has a wardrobe malfunction. His balls and meat is out. But yeah, like we about to have a good time. The girls go over and get them a little drink. The DJ got the music going. We in the water. We doing a little twerk, twerk, twerk. The sun was out. It felt really, really good. Cause at the third location, that water, that's why y'all ain't see a lot of people in that water. Cause that water was cold as hell. And then the sun had to move on the other side. I don't know why it was so cool. And it was actually a while ago. This is an early episode, so that was like actually sometime in the summertime. So anyway, but we having a good time, whatever. And then that police, they say they calling the police. The police don't pull up. At this point, bitch, we're all like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, if y'all don't want us around, y'all don't want us to have the pool party, just say that. If the pool party is not valid, just say that. We can't do the pool party, just say that. But, again, I don't know. I don't know why everybody wanted to be turned up. I don't know if we wanted to, I don't know. But either way, we all agreed to go to the third spot. We all agreed to go to the third spot. And at the third spot, so, well, no, you know what? Wait. Before we go to the third spot, and Willie and Oliver are in the pool thing talking, and Willie said her confession. So let me find out me and Oliver got some sexual attention and da 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 da. Y'all just might. Y'all just might. And y'all might need to work that out. Y'all need to work that out. And I'll do the review. Okay? I'll sit there and do the review. See how I go. Let them know if it was real. And stuff like that. No, I won't because I got a man. But I'll do the review. Let me know. I'll sit down and we can have a conversation about the ins and the outs of it. After dark. Tag did it after dark. Boom. Ooh, okay. Watch out now. Anyway, let me call T.S. Madison and see how she do all her shows. I got an idea. Anyway. So, we pull up to the third spot, and as we get to the third spot, you know, the girls are taking their shirts back off. They're getting their bodies back out the car. You know, they're getting their spots. They're getting cute. And we look back and we see, you know, mind you, we just got to the party. We just started mingling and whatever. And you got King Kane over here talking to the worlds. The other worlds or whatever. And I ain't got nothing against the other girls. I actually like some of the other girls over there. You know, none of them ain't really never did nothing to me. But I do watch a little bit of their show. So, you know, some of the girls I just be like, with a little bit. But Kane is over there talking to them. And I say my confessions like he's being a groupie. And it's just like, Kane, you're here with us. You're filming Chasing Atlanta. I don't know what the girls do in Dallas. Or what they did in Dallas. But like, girl, when you're clocked in here, we're clocked in. Like, we're trying to get this shit done so we can do some shit we can't do on camera all the time. You know, we be trying to have a ball. When this literally be our time to be together, so bitch, we be trying to have the time. You know, and girl, it was just a lot. It was a lot. Anyway. Moving right along. As Kane comes back over and starts frolicking with us or whatever, you know, Oliver comes over, they start talking, and everybody's like starting mingling. And Dominique says, you know, I want to know why they was calling us fake friends. And they were like, who? And, excuse me, I think Rico Castaneda, it was either Castaneda or Nick was like King Kane, and he was like, King Kane what? And I'm just like, girl, here we go. But let me tell y'all, I'm glad they had brought it up, and we did bring it up, because it's just like, every time we hear that you talk about it, we're going to talk about it when we see you, because it's like, you said you was over, you said you let it go. We had let it go. It was over and done with. Yeah, we talked about it maybe the next time, but that's like the follow-up. But you talking about it, the follow-up, and the next follow-up, and you probably done followed up with it some more after in the other few episodes. But anyway, we're going to get there too. But King Kane said me and Dominique were fake friends. And it's just like, to say that we're fake friends because we had an issue, and not necessarily a falling out, because it wasn't like we were on social media beefing with each other. We were texting each other phone, bitch, fuck you. We was sitting down, you know, getting ready to box in the field. We didn't have like a falling out, so we weren't being fake friends. I wasn't being a fake friend, because when you asked me what you asked me, everything that I told you I said in every scene, that's what I said. And you vouched that's what I said. I don't do fake friendships. Friends have issues sometimes, yes. And when you have conversations and when it's time to roll back around, you fix them. if that's something that you both want to do. But you don't have to continue to be in a friendship. But the friendship isn't fake. There's a lot of things that test friendship. Some things you can come back from, things you can't. Some things you cannot come back from. But me and Nick didn't have really an issue. I was just in my own world. Dominic was in his own world, and we made it an issue. And I'll say we because when I felt like Dominique ended up being mad, I kind of reserved myself too. So yeah. Anyway, Kane said he was offended to his core. Like, if you want to be Dominique's friend, be Dominique's friend. Like, don't let this situation, because if y'all are friends, how we are friends, you'll be able to fix it. It's your relationship with him is gonna make fake friendship. Because you the one went to his house and then I had not seen Dominique since. After that, until we really started filming. And that's when I brought it up. So, what's really the fake friendship? Clock it. Anyway, but Kane says that Dominique had read me for filth and all these things. And it's just like, if Dominique read me for filth, Dominique read me for filth. But what he said that he said to me is what I know how Dominique speaks, what Dominique would say. So that's where I felt that Dominique, some of the things he was saying wasn't actually factual. But if Dominique did read me for filth, if Dominique did say these things about me, then he did. But I'm sure Dominique wouldn't just lie to me to my face, because that would furthermore hinder our friendship. So it was just the things that he was saying that Dominique said. And also, I'm just gonna say this. It's not even about if Dominique said this. If Dominique said that he did push me to do things and jump out my box and get out my shell, yes, he did. But my bookings, it's only, I want to say maybe one or two bookings me and Dominique did together. And that was with Drayshawn and Lando King for his red carpet. The event me and Dominique did with Drayshawn, we was really just the host, like the face of his party. And we did an appearance kind of thing. But like I had MC with Drayshawn when he did his first video release party in Atlanta. So, which was in 2021 when we started filming Chasing Atlanta again for season 5, and we started going into 2022. Or was that 2022? Yeah. Whenever we started filming for season 5. Because that's when I was booked for bookings back to back. I had just started doing hostings that year and I was booked every month. Every month. I was booked through the whole entire season of the show. Certain things in Dario just couldn't film because it was just like, girl, you just gonna be doing, all we gonna see you the whole season is hosting. So, yeah. The boring allegations, the bullshit that you be talking about, I'm boring, I'm this, they've been saying that since season 3. No, they said it on season 3. Because I didn't give them nothing on season 3. I didn't have anything to give because I didn't know what was going on. But baby, season 4, 5, and 6, I was in the room, I was in the conversation, I was the fan favorite, and it had been a fan favorite ever since. So don't come at me being your confessionals or being your, when I'm leaving and saying all yo who blah, boring. No, baby, I've been here. I'm here. If you want to say you've been here, but I'm here now. And I've been here. Trust. I had to make room so you can have a spotlight on the show, because you're talking about Dominique took the spotlight and Dominique did this and Dominique did that. No, Dominique didn't do anything. Dominique is shining in his own right. And I shine in mine. Me and Dario was talking when I did my final confessionals, and Dario said, you know, I was so scared because you were saying that you want to be a friend of the show this season. And I'm just like, Dario, I said this in one of my other reviews. Bitch, I want to be a friend of the show. I didn't want to really film. So you can't say I'm boring, baby. Trust me, I have a choice in all that I do. I have a little leg room here in Chasing Reality. I don't know so much about you. Anyway, let's keep it going. Um, yeah. So, and this is the last thing. He said that we were fans of him. Okay, I met you do Dominique. And then I came on your show. Because you wanted me on your show. You were a fan of me. You wanted me to do your show. Would I ask you to do my show? Maybe. If you knew how to act right. If you knew how to be, a little cool girl. But you were a fan of me. Let's start there. You were watching the show and you said, and you, if we can go back to your review, because I remember your review, and in your review you were saying that you didn't feel like I was boring. You didn't care what the fans said. You just felt like I was being me and I was whatever. We can rewind to your review because I'm sure it's still on your channel, unless you deleted it. But it's there. It was there. You had understood for me. You had put out a good word for me then. But is it because now you're mad that you have something negative to say? You're mad. So your opinion is changing. I don't like that for you, sis. That's fake. Now that's what you call fake. That's what fake is. Um, but yeah, I just want to say, y'all, just to clear this up too. I wasn't really upset in that moment. Like in that moment, I really was not upset. I was just giving Kane the interest back that he give because, and I think I said this in my confessional, because it's just like, Kane, I know you don't want to fight. And I'm proud of you for doing your business things, but it's just like, these answers ain't gonna get you far with me or nobody else in this group, because a lot of girls over here like to fight. We like to carry on. So it's just like, don't be doing all that. But I didn't want to fight Kane. I don't want to fight Kane. I gave Kane what he was giving me because I know that's what he wants. He wants a yelling match. He wants a battle down. He wants to do all that because guess what? Kane wants a moment. Kane needs a spotlight on him. Kane wants to be the show. I don't have to do all of those things to be the show or for people to flock to me. My spirit, my energy, me. Me. That's why people want to flock. Me. I am who I am because I am who I am, in the words of Nicki Minaj, the queen. I'm who I am because I'm who I am. Y'all gotta stop being mad about me. Everybody wants me to fail. Nobody really wants me to win, but I'm winning in my own right. I have a job a lot of girls don't have in my own right. People can be millionaires and billionaires out here, and that's what made them happy. But I'm comfortable and I'm happy in my own right, and I'm still doing my thing in my own right. So yeah, but anyway, like I said in my thing, I did not want him here. I don't think anyone knew that he was gonna be here. A part of the cast, a part of the set. Kane is cool, and maybe I was being a little rude and being a little nasty in that moment because just like, girl, please shut up. Because I don't even want to go there with you. Go there with you. So go on. We don't even want you here. Bye. But however, I will say this. In that moment, I didn't want him here. And a few times after that, I didn't because it's just like, I don't got time for this drama. I want to have a conversation with you. I wanted to have a different season with you after the drama. But it's just like we in episode 5 and we still doing this. So imagine what we're going to be talking about in episode 6 when I come back next week with my special guest. And possibly episode 7 and 8. Probably the same shit. And I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I hope y'all had a great week. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope y'all been enjoying y'all life, doing what y'all say y'all gonna do. Doing something different every day that you hadn't did do the next day. If you ain't make your bed yesterday, make your bed today. If you ain't buy a journal yesterday, buy a journal today. If you ain't write a note, you ain't read a book, do something. Do something you ain't do yesterday. That's what my therapist told me. Going forward, do something you didn't do yesterday. Do something different each week. So put that in your mind. Do something each week. Do something different every day, or do something different each week. If you ain't go to the gym last week, go to the gym next week. I'm preaching to y'all because I'm preaching to me because I need to go to the damn gym. But yeah, do something different. I hope y'all had a good time with me tonight. I got a little deep at the end because, you know, I was really into that because I don't like a bitch lying on me. But either way, I had a good time talking to y'all. I actually got to just sit here and vent and like chat and do whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed it because this was eventful for me. This was a good moment for me. So, yeah. I enjoyed y'all. Even though I'm here talking to myself, but I'm enjoying talking to y'all because when y'all see this, y'all gonna be talking to me. So thank you for tuning into episode 5 review of Chasing Atlanta, the forever season. Shout out to Dario because he's working so hard. Shout out to my cast members because they are working hard. Some of them, no, we all are working hard. Hell, to get in front of this fucking camera is working hard. Shout out to Jamar. Shout out to everybody that is a part of this amazing platform. And yeah, keep watching. I know I'm behind 2 episodes, but I guarantee y'all it's worth the motherfucking wait. But just know there's been a lot of therapy going on, okay? In these next couple episodes, we're going to talk about it. I'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe again. Don't forget that. Like, just don't ever forget that. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share because you need to share it with somebody else so they know to come watch. Me too, sit here at the food. I might do more of these by myself. Tell me what y'all think down below. All right, bye.
You know where we at? It's time to sip and chat. We get to the bag and tell them that time.